Did you know that the Word of God is filled with the most beautiful promises to help give us strength and joy as we journey on this road called life? You know, the Word of God says in 2 Corinthians 1:20, "For as many as are the promises of God, in Him they are yes." And I believe that. I have claimed the Word of God on so many different occasions in my life. I couldn't do without the promises in my life. Today, I want to share with you 3 promises, and they're all focused on freedom from fear. I know we've all been going through a very difficult time globally with coronavirus and everything else that has been going on. That is even connected to that: financial problems, health problems, family problems, so many different things. But God has promises for us where He tells us, don't fear. Psalm 34 verse 4, and I'm reading from the New Century Version because I just love how it's put. "I asked the Lord for help, and He answered me. He saved me from all that I feared." My sisters, take your fears to God. Ask Him for help. And the psalmist says He's going to save you from all the things that you fear. 2 Timothy 1:7, New King James Version. "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." That's something that God gives to us. He gives us power, He gives us love, He gives us a sound mind, but He doesn't give you fear. So if you are fearful, you've got to know where that fear is coming from. And that's from the enemy of our souls, Satan himself. And finally, Psalm 23:4. Again, I'm going to read this from the New Living Translation. "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid, for you are close beside me. Your rod and staff protect and comfort me." You know, this is one of my favorite verses in the Bible. Any verse that reminds me that God is with me, that God walks with me, that I am never alone, is a favorite verse of mine. Yes, we have all gone through a difficult time and still are in so many countries. But God says you don't have to fear for what's happening today or for the future, because even when we're going through those very, very dark places in our lives, He has promised that He is right there beside us, my sisters. And He will comfort us. Not only that, He will protect us. Your rod and your staff protect and comfort me. I pray today that as you claim these 3 verses for your life, that you will believe them and that you will know that the Word of God is true.